Hey, welcome back to the kickoff of 2020. It's the presidential election year. Only 10 months and change to go till what I think will be a Trump avalanche. But we're back in the Liquid Lunch studios. The markets are raging this morning. The Dow is up almost 200 points. Bitcoin has been in a free fall. I mentioned earlier that it was in a range, but since then it's been tanked, hovering right around 7,000. If it breaks below 7,000, look out below. What's happening?
All right. Well, quite a bit is happening, John. Some controversy coming out of the Vatican. A few days ago, the Pope Francis, was making his way through a crowd of people, and then this happened. A woman grabbed him and he smacked her hand.
Yikes.
A couple of times. Now,
Popey boy may be getting a little cranky over there.
He didn't look pleased.
No, he did not look happy.
I don't blame him, though. I mean, do you see how rude that woman was? She's trying to grab him over.
I know. And he was like, hey, that's my pimp hand right there. Get off that thing. He was like mad about it. Like, seriously.
So he has apologized.
You see his face when he turned around, too? He was like mad. I don't know if Pope's cursed, but it looked like he was thinking some mad thoughts.
Yeah, let's see one more time. Let's see one more time.
Look at that. Look at his face. He's like, I'll break this hand for you right now.
No, but so he has this morning issued an apology for that incident. He said many times we lose our patience. I do too, and I'm sorry for yesterday's bad example.
Okay, it was a bad example, but that's why he's the pontiff. He apologizes right away.
I don't know who people think they are, though, to be able to just grab the Pope.
The Pope,
and
you can't grab the Pope.
Totally disrespectful.
That's crazy.
Totally disrespectful.
Can't even grab the Pope of Greenwich Village. Right. The real Pope.
Well, speaking of crowds, the crowds were out in Times Square. That was the only place more crowded than our New Year's Eve party
what a bash
the other
that
night.
was.
But there were hordes of people in Times Square. So Domino's decides they're going to sell them pizza. And they make a special offer for people that are in Times Square. They're going to sell them pizza at $30 a pie from Domino's.
God.
So
you couldn't pay me $30 to eat a Domino's pie.
So Bill de Blasio put out a tweet yesterday, jacking up your prices on people trying to celebrate the holidays. Classy, Domino's. To the thousands who came to Times Square last night to ring in 2020, I'm sorry this corporate chain exploited you. Stick it to them by patronizing one of our fantastic local pizzerias. I hate to say it, I agree with Bill de Blasio there. I mean, I think he's exactly right. New York has the best local pizzerias in the world.
That's for sure.
Including in Italy, by the way.
Nino's is right here in
go
Staten Island.
down the list.
Also got one of my favorites, Joe and Pat's.
Joe and Pat's is
Some
great.
of the finest pie you're ever going to eat.
Ciro's is great. Yeah. John's is great.
John's is okay.
I love
John's. We talked about John's. I know Cece, our makeup girl, loves underground pizza, but medium.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's better than Domino's.
No, anything is better than Domino's. Right. And by the way, leave it to a progressive like Bill de Blasio to try to stick his nose and his fingers into free market capitalism. It's called supply and demand. You know, when you go to Times Square for New Year's Eve, you might not know this, they put you in these little penned-off areas and you can't leave. They put the police barricades around and you get in and they lock you in and you're there. There's no frolicking. So if somebody wants a pie and you got to work through the crowd and bring it to them, maybe worth $30. And de Blasio should shut up and focus on making New York City better. And if you go to a local pizzeria in New York, you may have to overcome a whole load of homeless people sleeping in front of the place because while he's mayor, the homelessness and the mental health has gone up like crazily. My mental health is not going to get better. Probably not in the short term or the long term, but we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and wrap up hour one right after this.